In the words of Justin Timberlake, cry me a river, Jamie Lynn Spears. So she had this interview on Good Morning America. We're going to talk about it because this wasn't it, Jamie Lynn. That's all I'm going to say. So without any further ado, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's talk about this. Roll the intro. So for those of you who don't know, if you really don't know, Jamie Lynn Spears is a former child actress. She played Zoe on the hit Nickelodeon show Zoe 101. She had a really early controversy back then for getting pregnant at a really young age. She had her first child, I think it's 17 or 18, in 2008. And that's partially why she went and did this interview today, is because she was talking about her book, Things I Should Have Said. Oh boy. The whole start of this interview is so weird. Let's start with the setting of this interview first off. She decided to film this in Britney's ex-business manager, Lou M. Taylor, who is a whole bag of cats herself. Lou M. Taylor is not a good person. Britney herself didn't want Lou Taylor around her. There's emails out there that Britney said that she felt like Lou M. Taylor was a stalker. So, if that doesn't set the tone already, she's friends with Jamie Lynn, including wearing a white suit, which Lou M. Taylor has also been photographed in a white suit, which is such a PR tactic. Because wearing white, I wrote this down, as usual. I have my notes organized. I'm drinking Coca-Cola, by the way. Wearing white usually means purity, innocence, honesty. Already giving Jamie Lynn a "you can trust me" type trying to make a vibe of. She's already trying to say with her clothing that she's pure, she's innocent, that she didn't do anything. Which, she didn't do anything in this interview for herself, except for solidify the fact that she lies quite a bit. Her eyes keep darting around. It's really weird. Like, if you watch this interview, which I don't recommend, don't give her the clicks, especially don't give Good Morning America for giving her this platform the clicks. But her eyes keep darting around, which is a usual indicator of deceit, but in some cases, it can be a person's way of normally communicating. Given that body language reading, even at its best by experts, is 80 to 70% accurate, shout out to the channel Observe for that one, which I am obsessed with the channel Observe. If you guys don't watch Observe, go watch it. Best body language channel ever. Please, go watch Observe. Say the Random Show sent you, because I'm an avid watcher. But she went on Good Morning America to promote this book inside of Lou Taylor's home? Why didn't she do this in her own house? That already struck me as weird. It's just, what? That already set the weird tone. And not only but that and her eyes darting around, but she keeps making all these claims that, like, she says that she didn't know really anything about the conservatorship in this interview. That she was only 17, focused on having her child when the conservatorship began. And I understand that. But now you're 30. You are 30, Jamie Lynn. And a few years ago, you were using Britney's condo, calling it as your own. Saying that that condo was your condo. You were made trustee of her whole money. You were made trustee of her money, of her kids, if something should happen to Britney. And then you were trying to move money around, went to court for this, trying to move money around in this trust, should something happen to Britney, in weird ways. You know at least something about this conservatorship by now. You're not still 17. You're not still Zoe 101. And you should know that because you don't have anything from Zoe 101 to rely on. You ruined that. You burned that bridge. The reporter, for some reason, asked Jamie Lynn, where do you think Britney's state of mind is right now? One, how dare you ask where Britney's state of mind is right now? She's traumatized. As somebody who also had a very controlling family and felt like I couldn't get out for years from that whole situation, Britney is going through it, okay? It's been 2 years since I moved out. Almost 2.5 years since I moved out, and I'm still figuring out things that aren't normal, that I grew up in. That system where it felt like, I'm not going to get into my own family business, but like just from experience, Britney has a lot of healing to do. That's all I'm going to say. Britney has a lot of healing to do. Point blank, period. And she's able to express that healing and to heal in any way, shape, or form that she feels that she can be allowed to do it. Any way that she is going to heal is good. Go off. Be who you are, Britney. Be a queen. Thank you. Anyway. So yeah, why ask her this? Why ask where Britney's state of mind is? Why ask her sister this? But thankfully, Jamie Lynn had enough sense to say that it's not fair to judge where someone else's state of mind is, which, yes, thank you for saying that, Jamie Lynn. 1 point for Jamie Lynn for actually caring about her sister for one time in one interview. Growth. That's what I'm talking about. No. I'm going to need more before I can actually say that she's growing as a person. As somebody who used to be a huge Zoe 101 fan and a Jamie Lynn Spears fan growing up, I feel personally hurt by finding out that she's a terrible, horrible human being that helped imprison her sister in an awful system for years. So the hurt is real here from me. Oh yeah, she cried saying that she loves Britney, yet and looking away. Like she kept saying, I really love Britney. You know, I don't know why we're in this situation. Not even looking at the interviewer. It was so weird. Like, why ask where her state of mind is? Like, oh yeah, the one thing I really want to talk about, the one thing I really want to bring up about this whole thing, hang on, I need a drink. Also, this mug is so pretty. It's got all the Disney princesses on it. I thought I'd share. I love this mug. I collect mugs. Anyway, the thing I want to talk about is that she claimed that she tried to help Britney, going out of her way to make things happen to free her. No, you didn't. If you would have done anything to help Britney or actually wanted her free, Jamie Lynn, you would have been saying free Britney. You would have been going to Lou Taylor, the person that you're doing this interview in his house. You're doing the interview in Lou Taylor's house. Lou Taylor was a huge player in the conservatorship if you weren't. You were friends with Lou Taylor. You consider her like a second mom. You're in her house doing this interview. That shows how good of a relationship you have with Lou Taylor, who at the time was one of the big players in the conservatorship. Why not go to Lou Taylor? You're daddy's little girl. You're Jamie Spears' little girl. Why not go to your dad, who was the big boss of the conservatorship at the time? Why not say something to your dad? You went and talked to her legal team, so then you just went, well, she has to walk through the door. You know, I can set up everything, but she has to be the one to do it. Do you not understand how this system was working? It was working to oppress Britney. It was working to keep her in this, to make her feel like she didn't have a choice. Y'all were holding her children over her head, her boys over her head. Like, I'm trying not to get upset over this, but like, she had the audacity to say that she may try to make things happen for Britney. Like, also, she briefly talks about getting these hate messages on Instagram, which if you don't know what happened with that situation, she posted these mean comments. Somebody said something about her daughters, and then people were like, wait a minute, your messages are limited. And Tipster even proved this. So if you guys don't go and watch Tipster's video where he proved this, I think it was, no, actually it wasn't Tipster. I think it was Andy Signor. Yeah, it was Andy Signor that did this. Go watch Andy Signor of Popcorn Planet. Go watch how he proved that Jamie Lynn likely faked these messages. Likely, highly likely faked these messages. I'm not saying 100% she did this, but like, go watch Andy Signor's video. Go watch Popcorn Planet's video where he went through the whole thing of messaging Jamie Lynn. It proved that, you know, she can't get messages unless they're approved. Blah, 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 you know. So yeah, this whole interview just felt like pity party, pity party. My life was also horrible. My life was terrible. I didn't do jack shit. Go buy my book. That's what it felt like. Now, I do book interviews, so when this book comes out, do you want me to read you guys want me to take one for the team and read this book so you don't have to, so we don't have to give Jamie Lynn money? Do you want me to read the book and then let you guys know anything about it that I find interesting in it so you guys don't have to buy it? Let me know. That's basically all this Good Morning America interview was Jamie Lynn lying out her teeth, at least in my opinion, speculation, my opinion. That's what it felt like. It felt like Jamie Lynn just lied, saying that she didn't do anything, she had nothing to do with it, she was also a victim in all this, XYZ, blah, 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 blah. So, don't even bother watching it. Don't give Good Morning America the clicks. That's all you really need to know about this entire interview. If you don't believe me, go watch Sloane's video, because I don't know how to get clips from things like that and put it on screen, because I can't exactly screen record on this phone, which is what I'm using to do all this internet stuff with. So, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you feel like it. Turn on the notification bell for whenever I post a video. I do all different kinds of content, including book reviews, anime reviews, and I talk about drama, internet news. So, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Bye.